in the Pertemps Network Yorkshire Oaks Group 1, and they're off and racing, and they're away to a good start. Garden of Eden being pushed along by Wayne Lorden through the first few strides and takes up the running. Killing Queen, is usually ridden handily, is racing in second. And then Minnie Hauk in the purple jacket is a length and a half down in third, being stalked by the grey 4-year-old Estrange. And the pace seems to be a nice one, a nice level gallop then as they race across the far side of the Knavesmire through the first quarter mile of this contest. And Garden of Eden, the Ribblesdale Stakes winner, takes the field along, leading by 3 lengths now. Killing Queen is a length and a half clear of Minnie Hauk, the Jewel Oaks winner, back in third place. Estrange looking on, the Lancashire Oaks heroine. The grey filly is right behind her in fourth, at a distance though of about a length and a half or so. Runners moving past the mile start down towards the 7 furlong point here, and Garden of Eden is ensuring this is being run at a true pace. She's up now by about 6 lengths then. Killing Queen in the orange sleeves and cap, being held together by Kieran Schumacher, ahead of Minnie Hauk in third place, with Estrange looking on in fourth as they go past the 6 furlong marker, past the halfway point in the Pertemps Network Yorkshire Oaks Group 1 of 2025. And Garden of Eden is taking this bend quite impressively, very athletically, this filly. She leads by 4 lengths and takes them into the home straight with just over 4.5 furlongs left to cover. Killing Queen is leading Minnie Hauk by a length and a half, second and third, and Estrange looking on at the back in the hands of Danny Tudhope as the race begins to unfold now as they move down the home straight here at the Knavesmire and approach the final 3 furlongs of the Yorkshire Oaks. Killing Queen being asked to try and close this leader down. Minnie Hauk is travelling strongly on the outside. Garden of Eden with a narrow advantage, about to be swamped by stablemate Minnie Hauk, but here comes Estrange on the outside now, and Danny Tudhope, who's trying to reel in Minnie Hauk, the Jewel Oaks winner, is pulling out a bit more. She's got to. She's up by a couple of lengths from Estrange, who's trying hard to land a blow on this brilliant filly, but it's Minnie Hauk who's in full control here in the Yorkshire Oaks, leading by 3 lengths, not doing much in front, but it's been kept up to her work, and she goes on to make it 4 Oaks in total. Brilliant performance from Minnie Hauk, wins the Yorkshire Oaks. Miss Strange in second, Garden of Eden and Killing Queen weakened for fourth.
Ryan Moore's just won his 5th Yorkshire Oaks, this time on Minnie Hauk, and that looked like the perfect tactical setup for her. Did it work out exactly as you'd hoped and planned?
Yeah, she's very straightforward filly anyway. She's been good her whole career. She's very straightforward, very professional. She does everything right, very smooth, and took me there travelling comfortably from the 3. When she gets to the front, she's not inclined to do much, but when I asked her to go stretch, she put the race to bed, and the last furlong was, easy.
Do you think that's the most impressive she's been?
Yeah, well, she's pretty good at Epsom, and every time I look back at the Irish Oaks, well, on the day it didn't look impressive. She quickened well, and she does what you ask her to do, and she didn't feel like she stepped backward in the Irish Oaks, and perhaps she stepped forward again today, but maybe the higher tempo and fair track, nice ground, was able to show her off a bit more, but I think there's a little bit more to come.
It's quite a thing to have her and Whirl in the same generation. Now, how do they differ? What do you think that each of their particular strengths is?
Well, there's not much between them, and Whirl's been probably slightly busier this year, and she had a busier 2-year-old career. She's just continued to thrive and improve. She obviously handles very soft ground well, and she obviously won on quick ground as well at the Curragh. So both fillies, I think, get the mile and a half well and would be adaptable at 10 and seem to handle, usual ground anyway. Good to firm to soft ground. Whether they go on extremes is have to see.
And finally, reflections on the international yesterday, which I imagine you found quite a frustrating race along with several of your colleagues. What's your reflections on Delacroix's second in that race and the way it panned out?
Look, he ran really well. He ran every bit as well as he did in Sandown, and the winner's a smart horse. And it was a mess, and with hindsight, would have been better off making more use of him. But you know, I felt there was a bit of a headwind yesterday, and I wanted a little bit of cover, and I didn't want to be the one to do the chasing really. When the lead horse was gone so far clear, I didn't think any of us would get him. So he done well to get second.
Ryan, thank you.
Thank you.
A record equalling 9th success in the Yorkshire Oaks for Aidan O'Brien, and now Minnie Hauk herself has the full set of Oakses. Many congratulations. Now, that's better. That was more satisfying to watch that race pan out, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan gave her a lovely ride. Wayne set lovely even fractions. Delighted for them. Jamie's done a great job with this filly at home, and Trevor and Siobhan leads her up. Brett rides her out every day, and Rachel rides her work. So it's a big team of people. Rory does a lot of work with her. So yeah, grateful to everybody, and thanks to everybody for a lot of other people around that as well. So those type of fillies, the big teams around them, and all the people around them are very important. They're the people who make it happen for them, really. So I'm delighted, really.
And also the setup of the race, Garden of Eden, and the fractions that Wayne Lorden set. Do you think that's allowed Minnie Hauk to express herself fully in terms of her ability?
Yeah, but probably not fully yet. I'd say maybe for a little bit the second filly took the pace out of the race a little bit for Ryan, where maybe Ryan might have been ideally maybe following Wayne, but the second filly got in between and he had to wait, and then he said he just had to move up beside the second filly to move up a little bit to Wayne. So there's probably more to come, more to see when the pace is even and strong. But no, he was lovely on her. Ryan gave her a lovely ride, and we think there's plenty to come from her still, Lydia.
Physically, she's a lovely, lovely looking mare, isn't she?
She's very, and she's gone strong too. And
yes.
she's not made like a typical 1.5 mile filly. She's made like a miler kind of. She's round and strong, and a good mover, good mind, and she gets to the line well too. So yeah, so delighted really.
It's quite a thing to have her and Whirl in the same generation, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Whirl is amazing filly too. Getting better as well.
How would you characterise the two of them?
I'm not sure. I suppose Whirl won in softish ground the last day, and has won in fast ground as well. This filly is a very good mover. Looks like we always thought fast ground would suit this filly, even though she had never ran in it really. But they're two obviously very good fillies, and we saw when they ran in Epsom, the two of them went to the line together, and it looks like each run since then both have been improving, you know. So obviously everyone at home. Jamie has both of them, then Trevor, so obviously they're improving, so they're bringing them on, and so delighted.
What's the plan with Minnie Hauk? Where are we going to see her?
I'm not sure. She has that. She obviously could go to an ARC. She could go to a Breeders' Cup turf. So all those things are open, but obviously the ARC has to be very much on her agenda at the moment, depending what's going to happen when they go back and how they come out of the race. But like 1.5 miles doesn't worry her, and we know easing the ground doesn't worry her, and better ground doesn't worry her either. And obviously when you get a filly progressing this time of the year, anything can happen really.
Could Whirl go with her in any of these targets?
Yeah, she could. Whirl's next options are, we're looking at the Vermeil or the Irish Champion, depending on what's going to happen. But I think maybe the lads will make the decision really, but there's a good chance that Delacroix will go back to the Irish Champion. Right. So we'll see how that'll go. And then if John's horse came back to the Irish Champion again, it'd be great, you know. So so hopefully.
And how about this record equalling success? I know that you have got success in so many races, but it must be great to be alongside Sir Michael Stout's achievements in this race.
Yeah, special man. What can I say? Like an unbelievable man. Sure, listen, it's I'm delighted for the lads. They make it happen. They breed most of them. I'd say that most of them, I'd imagine, were homebreds, and a lot of people put a lot of work into it, and nobody puts more in than they do, you know. So I'm delighted for them every time it happens, and big team effort. So delighted to be part of it.
Okay. Well, many congratulations and best of luck for the rest of the week.
Appreciate it, Lydia. Thank you. Thanks.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.